Coach, first off, I just want to get your thoughts on how you thought your team performed this weekend.
Oh, the guys are out there battling, right? We're playing hard. It's always disappointing when you don't come up with the win. But guys are giving top-notch effort, and we got to continue like everybody does this time of year. You just got to continue to clean things up. We feel like we're getting close in certain ways. We've had tough losses throughout the year. Where we're at is certainly not how we envision this year to start, nor is it the program standard to be where we are. But there's a ton of really strong lessons that we've learned from every game we've played. So the challenge now is, the rubber's got to meet the road, so to speak, and we've got to put those lessons to use and use this experience, to kind of push through that, hey, we're working on things to, connecting the dots on the field, and we're definitely battle tested heading into conference, and that's the idea behind our out of conference schedule. But the expectation is like everybody, right? We make our schedule to make us better, but also to win games.
Albert, going into that fourth quarter, you held Dickinson to their fewest quarter shots with 6, shut them out in the fourth quarter. How did that defense spark your confidence to keep us shut out in those 15 minutes?
This is a group that's played together for 2-3 years now, and I trust all the guys in front of me to give me shots I want to see, and they prevented shots in that fourth quarter, and just have full trust in whatever they do and get the ball back.
In that midfield, you went 10 for 17 in face-offs to your team. How does that help spark those opportunities as you were trying to fight back into it in that last 15?
Yeah, just gaining possession just helps us and preventing fast breaks, so we don't have to absorb in and play man down. Really helps us, and just getting that ball back so we can start offensive possessions is key for us.
Coach, Jonah Frank had a big weekend. Just speak on how important it was to see him perform so well.
Yeah, Jonas just gives us that spark out there on offense, and again, when you play big games like this, and you lean on a first year, there's a lot of pressure there, and it's great to see like he's so capable, and watching him continue to grow his confidence in himself to make the plays that we all know he can make, that his teammates know he can make. That's huge, right? That's a guy that we know that down the stretch we're going to need him to make big plays in big moments. And it's not just, the goals and the assists. A lot of it is how he rides, the key ground balls he picks up, right? He just plays really hard. We love to see that. And seeing a young guy kind of come into his own and watch that the confidence that he needs continue to grow game after game.
Going into Ohio Wesleyan, it's going to be a tough matchup next up. What's going to be the key matchup you're going to look for in that one?
I think it's that's the game on the schedule for us. Every game's a big game. This is the biggest game, and so we got that rivalry been going on, for a long time, and they've got a heck of an attack group. With Ross and Beckstrom, and I think how our close D and Andrew plays against that group will be really important. And their face-off guy did extremely well last year, so I think that's going to be a big. Those are going to be kind of the two key battles, that we're definitely going to think a lot about as we head into prep week.
Your coach mentioned defensive battles will be a big one next time out. What's going to motivate you to be able to perform so well in that rivalry matchup?
They got the best of us twice last year and beat us in the conference tournament. So just if you're on 0-2 last year and the biggest rival, all you've heard past year was how do you lose to OU twice. So there's no motivation needed. Just go out and beat your big rival and to take them down at their place.